Post-game interviews are brought to you by
the Sportsplex at Metuchen, your local indoor sports facility. With leagues and classes, there's also open gym on the courts and turf. Just check their Instagram page for dates and times. Sportsplex at Metuchen.
Coach, very workmanlike for you guys tonight. You came in here and you just dominated from the get-go. Talk to me about, like you said, what you do in practice comes out here on the field.
We play the way we practice, and our guys practice hard. We choose to practice hard, and that's a philosophy we've had for a number of years. But we believe that you can't play hard if you don't practice hard. So our guys have done a great job, and I even didn't think we practiced too good this week. So you know what I mean? We got to stack 2 good days together moving forward. I actually thought that we could have practiced better this week. So that's what we got to focus on, is practicing better. This week. So we are in a better position during game day. So, and we got to clean up some penalties too. And we had too many explosive pass plays. So a lot to work on. The scoreboard was nice, but a lot to work on.
Coach, expectations are high in your program. I mean, you graduated a lot of guys, a lot of guys.
Yep.
But people are saying, "Oh well, how good is Phillipsburg?" Phillipsburg is Phillipsburg. You came out and play your brand of football. You're physical. You run the ball. You mix some pass in there, but you're dominated on the defensive side. I can name the list. It just goes down the list. Wargo, Highwell, McEwen, and all of those guys, are part of a program that people say, oh, well, wait a minute. What about the guys that were here last year? Hey, they're gone. These guys are the guys. And there were a lot of guys that got to play tonight, too.
Yeah, it was nice,
What I was most impressed with was your guys on the sidelines, the starters, were cheering on those
awesome.
kids.
That's what I told these guys I was most proud of, is there was pride in performance all the way through the fourth quarter. Like, we didn't let up. I know we gave up some points there at the end, but those guys are playing hard, and they deserve to play hard, in those situations, and we're proud of them. And we got some guys in that typically don't get in, especially some seniors. So really, really happy that we can reward some of those guys that give us a great look on scout team, because those guys really dictate how we play by giving us a look on scout team.
Well, those are important pieces. We all know
Huge,
that. And, you got to have guys that are going to give you what you need in practice so you can come out and do it in the game.
Absolutely.
It was a dominant performance. I know you talked to the guys, we got to stack days. You got another game coming up. 2-0. We forget about that. We just got to go back to work.
That's it. We got to go back to work. There's a lot we got to work on. So, like I said this last week, they don't throw you parades in people for being 1-0. They can throw you a parade for being 2-0, and they shouldn't. The expectation is that you're going to come out here and play Phillipsburg football. So go enjoy it tonight, but we got to get back to work. There's a lot of things we got to clean up.
Well, congratulations on the W.
Thanks, Marcus.
Coach.
Appreciate it.
Sam Dech, a dominant performance tonight. You guys come out and played Phillipsburg football. Everybody says, well, they graduated so many guys from last year, got themselves to Rutgers University. Who's left on the roster? Well, we found out that real fast tonight, Sam. I think you had 4 scores, if I'm not mistaken. I think you had a dominant performance on OD, the whole team. Talk to me about this one thing I want to know and tell everybody else. The shovel, dig. It's on the back of your shirt too.
Oh yeah.
Talk to us about that.
It's dig. It's our mindset. It's discipline. Northern Noise grit. That's how we live. Like, even outside of football, we live by dig, discipline, and Northern Noise and grit, and that's how we practice. That's how we live. That's how we do everything.
So people ask about that. They see that shovel. It's got the word dig on it. Okay, it's a mindset, like you said, and you guys come in here. You do your thing. You're not worried about your opponent. You guys go out and just do what you do. Run the football hard. You're exploding on the field defensively all over the place.
Yes, sir.
And when you came out, the thing that impressed me the most tonight was how you cheered on the other guys that were out there. Talk to me about that.
Those are my guys, those are my brothers, They come to practice every day just like me. They work hard just like me, All those guys when they're on scout team, and our scout team gives us better looks than that team that we just played, man. So, those guys are my brothers, and I'll do anything for them. They deserve it.
You guys are 2-0, and listen, I know what the expectations are. 1 week at a time. We've got places we want to go. We want to get back to opportunities to play in the playoffs, all those things, but it's a process. Talk to us about what you guys do practice-wise. Why are you guys better than everybody else? Is it because of that practice?
It's practices. We go hard every day. I practice every day, but we go hard. This week we kind of had not so good of a Wednesday practice, but we stepped up on Thursday and we locked it in mentally. And we just locked in. But our practices are hard. Like, we're running, we're hitting. practices do everything for us.
Well, listen, you guys had a great night tonight. I want to wish you the best of luck. I'm sure I'll see you down the
Thanks,
line.
sir. Appreciate it.